welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video I will be sharing with you part 12 of my colouring book collection and completed pages. This will also be the final part to this video, and this will consist of the remainder of my Disney colouring books. So this will be the glue bound ground block books and also the larger Coloriage Mystère books as well. So without further ado, we'll just get started. So I do have quite a few of the glue bound books now in the display folders because being glue bound they fall apart really easily. I do have a few more display folders that I need to get just for a couple more books, but overall the majority of them are in these. So this folder consists of Disney Portraits and Portraits Tome 2, and these are by Hachette Heroes. So I've got this one of Rafiki. This is a work in progress at the moment. He's just based with alcohol markers, but you know, it looks like the marker's kind of gone a bit splotchy on his face. But that's fine, I can fix that, that's not a problem. But these are lovely, and when they're in the books they are printed single-sided. I've got Jessie, she's a whip as well. But yeah, really lovely pages in these books. So okay, so this is volume 1. Just sort of give you a quick flip through. Images are so cute in here, they're really lovely. I was sure I'd coloured something in here, but maybe not. And then Grand Block Portraits Tome 2. So again, where I've put these in the folder, I've just put like 2 pages back to back. But yeah, they're really lovely, gorgeous pages. So this was I think the first page I coloured in this book, and this was my first ever buddy colour with my best friend Connor as well. So yeah, that was our first ever buddy colour, that one. And Madame Medusa, I remember colouring this one. This was when Connor and I used to do the Disney colouring quiz, and we would have to colour a page from the Disney movie that we had watched. Yeah, we watched The Rescuers, and it was my first ever time watching that movie, and I coloured this one. So I've got some of the Renaissance watercolours around the edge there, around the frame. You can't really see it well through the folder, but it is there. So I've done 2 pages in Tome 2, and then I've got 2 whips in Volume 1. Okay, the next one. This one consists of 2 of my favourite of the Grand Block books. So we've got Disney Graffitis. This is by Hachette Heroes. And I've done a few in here. They were all buddy colours, I think, apart from one, but they are really cool. So I've got that as a work in progress. That's a buddy colour with Connor at the moment, but we haven't come back to that one for a while. So but we were talking about it the other day and said we needed to come back and get this one done. So I've got this one. This was a buddy colour with the lovely Megan from Disney Meg's Colouring. So that was a buddy colour with her. Cheshire Cat. That was a buddy colour with Connor as well, because we did arrange to have this as a project book. So you will hear me say that, you know, most of these were buddy colours with Connor. This one, I think this was a buddy colour with Megan as well, I think. I think. The Mushu one. Really like how he turned out. Yeah, that was really, really fun. And I actually really enjoyed doing the black lettering behind him. I found that so relaxing. But yeah, there's just amazing pictures in here. This one, Madam Mim. Love this page. Really, really like this. I'm not keen on her shoes, and I wish I shaded the wall. I could always go back in and do that, but yeah, I was really happy with how she turned out, and I'm a big fan of her. She's one of my favourite Disney villains. And this one of Car as well. And I've written "Trust in Me" on there and put some leaf stickers. Again, this was a buddy colour with Connor. Yeah, I like how that turned out. I just wish I'd maybe done the patches on him a bit of a different colour, but I'll be honest, I'm looking at it and it looks like the pen is kind of gone kind of like speckled. I don't know, it's weird. So yeah, I don't know, but I did really enjoy that one, and I like the orange background that I did behind him. I think that makes him stand out. So yeah, that's it for the oh, that's the Graffitis book. I'm so sorry. And then I've got the Disney Silhouettes. Excuse me. I think I've only completed one in here. And I did that one for Aaron, but this is such a beautiful book. So you've got the silhouette of the character, and then all things kind of relating to that character or that movie sort of around them to make the silhouette. But a lot of these details are really small, so I would recommend like gel pens and fine liners. But yeah, it's really cool. I really like the you know, I like the idea of this book. I think it's really, really nifty. So I completed this one for Aaron. It has, I don't know if you can see, it has got like some glittery stars and stuff on it. And this was mostly water-based marker, fine liner, some Prismacolors, and a little bit of metallic watercolour at the top, I think. Is it watercolour or metallic pen? I don't know. But yeah, that one I coloured for Aaron. But I've got an Incredibles one. Yeah, this one. It says there, question mark, August 23. Yeah, obviously that didn't happen. But I really want to do this one next. So yeah, I love that page. And it's really good at actually having like the bigger folders, because you can fit 2 books in, so that's, you know, really nifty. Okay, the next one is Disney Princesses by Hatchet Heroes. This was a gift from my beautiful best friend Penny. I'm not sure if I've coloured anything in this one yet, but they are all absolutely gorgeous. You know, of course they are. It's Disney. What's not to love? Love this one of Rapunzel. She's my favourite Disney princess. But yeah, these are gorgeous. Really, really nice. And they're not too overwhelming. Oh, actually I have coloured a picture. I've done this one. Wow. Hashtag Kate's Disney Colouring Month. Wow, that was a long, long, long time ago. Yeah, I don't know, I'm looking and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all the, you know, the yellow over the flowers. I would have definitely have tidied those up now, but yeah, that's lovely. Mulan. Gorgeous pictures. Yeah, really, really lovely. So that's Disney Princesses. This one is Disney Buddies. So this is like a, you know, kind of like a friendship book. I've got this one. This is a work in progress. Let me grab, let's grab some page flags. So that's a work in progress, that one. Completely forgot about that. I might even keep this out because I don't think that would take me too long to finish actually. So maybe I'll keep this folder out. Oh, Todd and Copper. There's a few characters I don't recognise. Most of them I do, but there's a couple that I'm like, oh, I don't know. This one. This is probably one of my favourite ever Disney pages. And this one. Really, really happy with how that turned out. And that was quite a few years ago, that one. And even now I look at it and I think, yeah, I'm you know, really quite proud of that one. I think I went a little bit too OTT with the white highlight, but it still looks really lovely. So that's Disney Buddies. Then I've got Disney Méchants, and I think this was a book that Connor and I were working through together as well. I've got a couple pages all together here in the back, just because it's pages that I don't know if I would ever colour. And if I did, they would be the ones I come to last because I don't recognise the characters. So I've got this one, and I think this one of Shere Khan. This was all shaded with crayons, I think. This one, and then it's got some Jelly Roll Moonlight on there. So that was a buddy colour with Connor. But yeah, this book is really cool. Love these two. He's Mother Gothel. As you can see, I had the page flagged. I'll take that out, but just move the bin a little bit closer. Scar. Yes, this one, Lady Tremaine. She's a work in progress. This one. This is the bad genie from Aladdin, isn't it? I think he's red, like red and orange, I think. So that would be a really cool page to do. I'll admit I'm not a fan of the film Aladdin. It's not one of my favourites at all. But I think that would look really cool, all coloured. You know, Kronk. He's awesome. Yeah, these books, anything Disney just makes me so happy. And this one of Madame Mim, she's in the same pose as she was in the graffiti book, but here obviously you've got a couple of the animals that she morphs into. So we've got the elephant there, we've got the rattlesnake, this wallpaper page of Lucifer. Yeah, this one, this is a work in progress, but I spilled orange juice on my page, so it's really, my page is kind of like, if I show you, yeah, it's like really crinkly, but I can still colour it, and it's, you know, it's got a smudge here, but again, that's, you know, it's not a problem. I've got some yellowing here on the back of that page, but it hasn't bled through onto Ursula, so yeah. And I want to do this smoke or like green with like the sort of chartreusey yellow on it as well. Just really do that, like sort of really bright and vibrant. This one, this was a buddy colour again with Connor. I got my colours completely wrong for TikTok, and I'm gutted because I absolutely love TikTok. And then, yeah, I just, on this one, I coloured the background all with alcohol marker and just added a little bit of shading in a few places, whereas Connor went in all these individual little waves. He coloured all of those with gel pen, and it looks amazing. And then I just put a quote up here, "Why you blithering blockhead?" So, yeah, I don't know, I look at this and I'm like, could have done better, but I had, you know, had fun colouring that one. Like her Queen of Hearts. We've got Carl. Yeah, so that is the Méchants book. Next, I've got the Magie. So Grand Block Magie. Again, this one was a gift from Penny. I know I've got one page coloured in here, definitely. This is another one of my absolute favourites of the Grand Block books. I think this is just stunning. You know, these books, it'd be a dream to one day have every single page in all of these books complete. You know, that's probably wishful thinking on my part, but it's a nice thought. And some of them, you wouldn't really have to do an awful lot to the pages, you know. You could just do these with alcohol marker and they would still look incredible. Okay, so that one's a work in progress. That's been a whip for years and years, that one. Love this one of Rafiki showing Simba his reflection in the pond. Beautiful. I can imagine how I want that page to look. It's just, you know, whether I could pull it off or not. I've got this as a whip in one of my hardback Disney books. This scene, but it's got other stuff going on the page. That's a whip. That's just alcohol markers at the moment. This one, this is the first page I completed in here, and even now I love how he turned out. I am going to take this one out of the pocket because I put glossy accents on his helmet, and it just gives such a really cool effect. There you go. Can you see that if I hit the sun? Yeah, there's my Buzz Lightyear page. Really like how that one turned out. And crystals down here. So yeah, that was a cool one, and I thoroughly enjoyed every moment colouring that one. It took a little while, but yeah, I loved every single second. That's, yeah, I'm gonna change that to a sturdier page flag for that whip. Yeah, that's it for this book. I just need to attach the cover here. Connor's Choice for July. Okay, so that was for last year. So let's just take that off. Whoops, if I can get that off. Yeah, I just need to get my hot glue gun out and just glue that to the front. I don't think I've got space in here. I don't think I have. No, I didn't have space to put the cover in like that. So I'll just slide it there for a minute though. Alright, the next one is Grand Block BFFs. I got this one after Connor showed me the book in his collection, and I was like, okay, yeah, I need that. Again, it's got a couple pages here in the back by the feels of it. But this is just, again, another really lovely one. That one. All of these pages, they just make you feel good, don't they? I look at them and it just makes me smile. You know, and you know, because I absolutely adore Disney, it will always hold such a special place in my heart. I've always grown up loving it, and I've never grown out of it. So that's a work in progress. I've got that one flagged. Let me take that magnetic one out because I can't really see that there's a whip very well otherwise. So that's Drizella and Anastasia from Cinderella. So I've started shading the curtain up here, the drapes. I've shaded their skin. No, I've shaded her skin and her dress. I've done her hair, so I need to do her skin and her dress, and then, you know, the background. But yeah, I like how that one's turning out. It's been a whip for quite a while though. Jack and Gus Gus. Is this from is Beauty and the Beast? And that's Chip, and then that's a dog that before he was changed back he was like the little footrest or something. Love that one. Snow White dancing with Dopey and is it Happy? The other one. Yeah, gorgeous book. That one's one of my, you know, I've got that book kind of within the last, I don't know, within the last 8 to 12 months maybe, ish. Okay, and then these other glue bound books across the top, these aren't in display folders yet. So I've got this one. This is Mers et Oceans. This one hasn't been coloured in yet, and I think, yeah, this was a gift from my beautiful best friend Penny as well. Luca. Love all of these pages as well. They're just beautiful. Love this one of Moana, getting the little turtle into the water, getting him back into the ocean. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? Is my pages... I've got a page there that's got like a big crease down it. And that one. Didn't notice that before. Oh, I'm sorry guys. But these are just gorgeous, aren't they? Look at them. Ugh. What's not to love? I love the baby Moana pages. I just think they're so cool. Sisu. Oh, yeah, beautiful, beautiful book. Then I've got Grand Block Fates or Fetters. I'm not sure how this is pronounced. Again, this one is by Hatchet Heroes. I know I've got a couple, but not buddy colours, a couple whips in here, but I'm sure I've completed like a page. So that's a work in progress. Let's just get a sticky for that one. Oh no, hang on, I'm gonna have to put it that way, aren't I? If it's on the bookshelf a certain way. I hope you can see all these properly. That's a work in progress, that one. I was like, oh, there's like marks on it, but it's not. I've gone in with a really, really pale pencil. I've obviously Googled these characters, and I've put in really, really pale pencil, like what colours go where. So I was organised with that one. Look at this, Happy Halloween. My youngest daughter Emmy, she would love that. She would absolutely love it. this one, Happy Birthday one. Completed that one. Very, very cute. Yes, so again, some of these are more detailed than others. I love this one. That. Absolutely stunning. I love that scene in Tangled. It's probably my favourite ever scene in a Disney movie, to be honest. Okay, and then the last one of the glue bound books is Disney Mosaics, and I've coloured a few in this one. And with these, I normally just use water-based markers, but I think I have used alcohol markers, I think, maybe this one, Arial. So that was yeah, that was water-based markers, and then I went over the top of her and the shell with pencils. Yeah, so that one, Scrooge McDuck. Stitch. And I shaded the yellow tiles in the background. And that one, Winnie the Pooh. That's all just water-based markers as well. A little bit of shading on Pooh. And I think, is that Edna? Oh my gosh, I need to colour this one. Love it. Mushu. Oh, Mickey is the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Gorgeous. Yeah. So there is the Disney Mosaics. So what I am going to do is put these books back on the shelf, and I will grab the large colour by number books, and then that will be it. We will be done with our colouring book collection. So give me 2 minutes, I'll put these back and I'll be back with the others. See you in a sec. Okay, my loves, so I'm now back with the colour by numbers. So let's start with this one. Just zoom in a smidge, I think. There we go. So this is Disney Cercle Magique by Hachette Heroes. And these are sort of made up of little circles. So you've got your solutions there in the back. And then each page is, you know, colour by number, but made up of circles. I think, yeah, I was working through this one in order. That's usually what I tend to do in these books, but I do think there's a couple where I've sort of diverted from doing them in order and just sort of skipped around a little bit. But, you know, all in all, I do like to do these, just, you know, work through the book in order. I haven't worked in this book for a long time. I don't know who this character is, I'm not sure. Captain Hook. Dopey. Yeah, so Flower was the last page I got done in here. So I've got 14 done so far. So yeah, that's not a bad start, is it? Yeah, I'll need to come back to this one. Okay, then one of my newer ones. This is Disney Pixar Coloriage Mister. This one, I know it was out, like not available on Amazon for a long time. So again, we've got our answers there in the back. And I think with this one, I think this one's in order as well. Yeah. So this was the first page I've done in here. I love how that turned out. And this one I completed in May. This one was done last month. I used all paint markers on this one, and I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of how it turned out, to be quite honest. I don't know. I think because I'm so used to using my water-based markers, this just felt a bit kind of weird to me, but at the same time you can cover a lot of space pretty quick, you know. So that's that one. Then I've got Pixar Tone 2. So again, answers in the back. Okay, so I've skipped around a little bit in this one. So I've just done the black on this page, but I haven't obviously done the rest of it. I've done the Merida. I've written her name down here. I really like how she turned out. I think I did this section here of her skin a little bit too dark, but I love this side of her face and her hair. Yeah, I really do like that. Got Bo from Toy Story. Again, the colours on her are a bit off, but I was just trying to match my markers as close as I could. Could definitely do with like smoothing out, but you know. And then Eva. I did put gold, I think, on here. Yeah, by the light bulb on that bit. Yeah, so that's it in the Tone 2. And I've got Disney, Mickey and Friends. I think I've just done the one in here, because these are pretty detailed. Yeah, so I've just done this one of Minnie Mouse. I love how that turned out. I think that is so beautiful. Yeah, really cute. Like I said, I'm sure that's the only one in here, but I love that we've got the old retro, you know, Steamboat Willie pictures as well in the black and grey. I think that's really nice. Really like those. So yeah, need to come back to this one. But yeah, some of the pages aren't too bad, but a lot of them in this one are really detailed. Okay, then we've got Coloriage Mr. Hiver. Don't think I've jumped around in this one. I think this is what I've done. Yep, this is what I've done in order as well. So I've got this one of Anna and Elsa. I do like this page, but it's just the grey up here that really bothers me, so I don't know, maybe I'll go over that with a paint pen at some point. I've got Thumper, which is adorable, super cute. And then this one. You definitely need lots of blues for this book. And I'm sure, a long time ago now, I'm sure somebody said to me that you can buy the Pitt pens. Is it Faber-Castell Pitt pens? You can buy them in like a pack of like shades of blue or shades of brown. So that's definitely something that I think I'm going to need to do at some point. Or even like paint pens, get them. I think Tule Art do like a box of like blue and purple shades and whatnot. Okay, oh, the cover's a bit bent on this one. So this is the Vitro Coloriage Mystère, and this is one of my absolute favourites of these books. I love the stained glass effect. it's beautiful. Yeah, I think this is definitely my favourite. So I've got this one of Winnie the Pooh, and I think this was a buddy colour with the lovely Susie on Instagram. So I have done a few sort of random ones on here. This one of Miguel. I can't remember if this was a buddy colour or not. I'm so sorry. But yeah, there's that one. These two, Robin Hood and Prince John. I added a bit of I don't know if it was gel pen or paint pen around the foliage, the leaves in the background on Robin Hood, and then I went around him in black. I just wrote Robin Hood here, and then we've got Prince John. So I love how it looks having like the two pages side by side. And then, yeah, these two. And I got the skin tones really, really wrong. But I, you know, I just matched the colours as close as I could with what I had. But I do still like them. I just wish, you know, I just wish the colours, especially the skin tones, I just wish they were a bit more accurate. They just look like they've got sunburn, don't they? But yeah, they were an absolute delight to colour. So that's the Vitro book. Excuse me. Then I've got Disney Nature, and this was a gift from my beautiful friend Christine. She's been such an incredible supporter of me and the channel, and I'm eternally grateful. You've got the solutions there in the back. Yeah, I've done this one. So this was for January Colour Your Hoard 2024. And then hashtag Kate's Disney Birthday Bash 2024 and hashtag Whipping the Whips 2024. So I just wrote, you know, the hashtags that this was for around the border. I did like doing the black around the border to cover up the colour swatches. I think that looks really effective, and it just makes this really stand out. So got quite a bit of bleed through there though. I had quite a juicy marker, but that's fine, I can work with it. It's not a problem, doesn't bother me. Yeah, so just the one in there at the moment. And then I also have Disney Seasons or Saisons. I've done a few in here, I think. Okay, and you've got some that are more detailed than others. Okay, so I did these, and I used mostly paint pens on these two, and I really like how they look side by side. Pluto is definitely my favourite. And I think this was a buddy colour with Disney Meg's colouring. I don't know if he was as well, but the Pluto definitely was. And this one, September Colour Your Hoard 2023, and this was my first time using my Tule Art earth tone paint pens, and I used some of my Gravy paint pens as well. It's not perfect, but it still turned out really cute, really lovely. And this was a gift from Christine as well. Get this one off the pile. Okay. Then I have a Disney Gal Power. This is so beautiful. I absolutely love this one. I can definitely see this being another one of my favourites. Yeah, so this is July Colour Your Hoard 2023. Judy and her family. I think this is the only one I've done in here. But yeah. Do you know, I've just realised I've missed out really dark blue here. I'm going to have to keep that out. I've missed out colouring all this bit here. Yeah, there's that one. Right, so let me just keep that one to the side a second. Let's put it in the cube with all my books to colour for the month of June. Then I've got Disney Princesses. Again, this is another really beautiful book. Do you know, I thought I had coloured more in these than what I have. This one, I think this was a buddy colour with Disney Meg's colouring as well. Beautiful Megan. There's Rapunzel. Love this page. So, so cute. Look at her little face. I love anything to do with Tangled and Rapunzel. I think Rapunzel and Maximus. Yeah, Maximus, my favourite. Love that horse. I've got a few here as well. We've got Moana. That's really lovely. That is super cute. I do like that. And this one, this was the first page I coloured in this book of Snow White, and then I put washi tape around the border. Some pages like this, look how detailed that is. You know, this is definitely going to be Moana, but wow, I think that would definitely be like a fine liner job. And the with the Staedtler dual-ended markers, one of the ends is like is thicker than a fine liner, but not quite a bullet tip, if that makes sense. So that might come in handy, but looking at it, I would definitely say mostly fine liners on that. Even some of the bits, the colours have already been put in for you, because I think they would just be too fiddly, wouldn't they? They've done that on some of the pages in the book. Yeah. So, there's the Princesses book. Oops, I'm so sorry. I keep knocking the charging cable to my phone. Let me try and move that out of the way a bit. Alright, then we have Le Grand Classique Disney. This was the first one of these that I ever got. And I think I've worked in this in order. Don't think I've diverted from doing that. No, so okay. Love that one. I think this is Brother Bear. Hunchback, Notre Dame. That's Whipping the Whips 2021. Yzma. I don't know. That was 2022. And I've done the black on this page, so I'm up to page 9 in this book. But yeah, that book is definitely seen better days. It's all kind of like coming apart there, but there's that one. Then I've got Le Grand Classique Tome 2. I've done this one of Maleficent, which I really do like, and I went around with a pink Jelly Roll Moonlight. Really sort of makes her stand off the page. I do like that one. I tried sort of tidying up the background a little bit with a paint pen. I started here and then I was like, no, that looks awful, so I abandoned it. So there's a bit of a patch there, but it's not too noticeable, I don't think. Oh, and here by her neck. That's the only one. Okay, I thought I'd done more in that one. Oh my goodness. So I'm missing 3, 4, 5 and 6. So I jumped from 2 to tome 7. I don't know if I've done anything in this one. No, I haven't. Oh, yes, no, yes I have. Yes, I have. I've done this one of Merida. Sorry about the background noise, my loves. I've got a bus outside the house at the moment. Yeah, I've done this one. I was going to say there wasn't any washi tape on the spine of the book to say that, you know, to indicate I hadn't coloured in it. But there's that one, and I think this was for Kathy at Spicy Cat Colours. That might have been for one of her hashtags, I think. This one doesn't seem as detailed as some of the others. Yeah, this one doesn't seem as detailed. That one's quite detailed actually. I spoke too soon. Yeah, this one doesn't seem too bad actually. Was that Prince John? I thought I had just seen I think it is. I think this is Prince John, this one. I don't know about that one. I don't know. So that's tome 7. Then I have tome 8. I know I've done a few in here, and this was a gift again from the lovely Christine. I think this one is in order. I'm sure I've done quite a few. Yeah, I've done quite a few in this one. So this is tome 8. Cheshire Cat. I really like how he turned out, Prince Naveen from Princess and the Frog. Yeah, I really like how he turned out. Ariel. Disney Birthday Bash 2022. Lots of browns in this book. Love this one. Of Lila with her little toy scrum, I think it's called. Love this one of Moana. Absolutely love this page. Maurice turned out pretty well. So I've done 20 pages in this one, so I'm a fifth of the way through. I think that's right, a fifth. I'm rubbish at fractions and stuff, so hopefully I've got it right. This is Le Grand Classique tome 9. This is a beautiful, beautiful book. Really love it. I mean, they all are, but yeah, this one's got some gorgeous images in it, and I really like the colours as well. Okay, so maybe this is just a couple. Colour Your Hoard, 2022, May 22, this one. Queen of Hearts. I don't know, I like the page, I really like the page, but her skin just looks a bit weird. I don't know. And Marie. And there she is. So that's all for this book. And then last but by no means least, Le Grand Classique tome 10. Again, this is by Hachette Heroes, and this has got some stunning images in it as well, and again a lot with, you know, some really nice bright vibrant colours which is nice because I think in some of the books the colours just seem really dark. So I've done this one of Olaf. There is a little bit of metallic jelly roll around the clouds, if you can see that. I did use a paint pen in the background for the sky on that one. And the lines are darker as well, so I feel like I don't need to strain my eyes as much in this one. And then I've done the first one, this one. Got a little bit of pen on her arm, but never mind. So I think that's Megara and Hades, I think. And I think the pale blue, if that feels like paint marker. The pale blue. That feels like a paint pen. I like how that one turned out. So that is it, my loves. That was the final part of my colouring book collection and completed pages. Thank you so much for your time and patience, and all of your really lovely comments that I've received during this series. It's been an absolute joy, and I've thoroughly enjoyed actually going through my bookshelves, showing you what I've coloured, what I've got in my collection. And it's also kind of like reminded me of some books that I had actually forgotten about. So yeah, this has been really, really wonderful. I know it's been a long series, you know, we're talking like 12 parts now, but if you have stuck by through the whole thing, you are a superstar. You deserve a badge. Thank you so incredibly much. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever it is that you are up to on this Saturday afternoon. Take care, stay safe, my loves, and I will see you in the next video. Lots of love. Bye.